Number 10. Portugal. Portugal is without a doubt one of the cheapest cities in Europe to enjoy your cheap European holidays. For adventure and music lovers alike, head to Algarve, where you can soak up the coastline in the day and drinking refreshing wine at night. Which cities in Portugal you should visit? Who does not want to visit a country full of culture and traditions? Well, Portugal is boasting of not only those, but also of a beautiful sceneries and amazing food. The top cities in Portugal are Lisbon, Porto, Funchal. Number 9. Montenegro. One of the most beautiful places to visit in the world, the Bay of Kotor is well preserved and accessible to travelers. Situated on Montenegro's Adriatic coast, Kotor is a perfect place to soak in picturesque view of medieval architecture and the turquoise bay. In Montenegro, you'll find accommodations and dine relatively cheap compared to many of its Mediterranean neighbors. Which cities in Montenegro you should visit? Yet again, another underrated destination in Europe, Montenegro has surprised many of its visitors as it's shown its charms you will think you'll only see from places such as the south of Italy and France. The coastal cities like Budva, Kotor, and Herceg Novi has proven its beauty over and over again. Cities like Podgorica and Dulcin are also worth the visit. Number 8. Ukraine. In Ukraine, venture to Lviv, a lovely historic city in the west. From there, you can venture out to the smaller towns and villages next to the Carpathian Mountains. The atmosphere there is impossible to describe. There, you have the chance to be closer to the natural environment around you and enjoy the variety of views available to you. The locals there are extremely welcoming, so don't be afraid to ask for restaurant and accommodations advice. Which cities in Ukraine you should visit? Some of the popular destinations in Ukraine are Kiev, the capital, the coastal city of Odessa, and the young city of Lviv. Number 7. Bulgaria. If you are looking for the cheapest country to visit in Europe, Bulgaria has to be on your list. Beyond Sofia and sunny beach, head up to the Rila Mountains. Visit the 7 Rila lakes and stay at one of the numerous mountain lodges that host stunning overlooks of the lakes and mountains for a price that won't break the bank. Head to the city of Plovdiv for beautiful examples of Roman architecture and visit one of the many cultural museums there. Which cities in Bulgaria you should visit? Another upcoming country that has been on many travelers' radar, Bulgaria has garnered a lot of attention from the media lately. Its capital, Sofia, has been on a lot of top 10 lists of places you must visit. And that is for a reason. This city is indeed beautiful. Other than that, cities like Plovdiv, Burgas, and Varna are all the popular destinations in the country. Number 6. Greece. Greece can easily be done cheap. You have just to be careful not to fall into traps. Santorini, arguably one of the top romantic destinations in Europe, can be enjoyed on any budget. If you avoid sea view restaurants and book your hotel or hostel in advance, you can explore, swim and dive into this awe-inspiring destination. Which city in Greece you should visit? Who doesn't want to visit Greece at least once in their life? We all have seen the famous destination in the country repeatedly mentioned in many films, books, and of course, Instagram. The top tourist destinations in Greece are Santorini, Athens, and Rhodes, each beautiful on their own. Number 5. Lithuania. Branching out of Vilnius, go camping on the Curonian Spit. This long sand dune extends into the Baltic Sea and is a perfect place to escape the world. Or stay in Cottage in Nida, the largest town on the split where you can enjoy the Lithuanian summer with locals. Not to mention, most of Eastern Europe are well connected by land transport and the journey won't cost you much either. Lithuania and its neighboring countries are some of the cheap places to visit in Europe. Which cities in Lithuania you should visit? 3 of the most popular cities in Lithuania are Vilnius, the capital, Kaunas and Klaipėda. Number 4. Slovakia. Looking for affordable European holidays? Slovakia has a myriad of museums and stunning architecture to explore. But if you are looking to expand your beer and wine palate on a budget, Slovakia is your dream come true. Head to the small town of Modra, where just about every house has a vineyard. Be sure to check out local distilleries and microbreweries. Which cities in Slovakia you should visit? Be sure to check out Bratislava, the capital town of Slovakia. Bratislava is not only one of the cheapest cities in Europe, but also one of the prettiest underrated places a lot of people should be aware of. If you don't want to visit Bratislava and want to see other places, then you should visit Košice, Levoča, Trnava and Banska Bystrica. Number 3. Hungary. When deciding where to travel in Europe, Budapest is essential. But there is so much more to Hungary than just Budapest. While Budapest is extremely cheap and should be visited, take a few days to explore Debrecen. In Debrecen, you'll find that food and accommodations are cheaper than Budapest, but the views and opportunities to explore are just as stunning as Budapest. After all, this magnificent capital of Hungary is a gem and one of the cheap destinations in Europe you must visit. Which cities in Hungary you should visit? If you are going to visit Hungary, you must not miss Budapest, the capital. However, if you do feel like capitals aren't your thing, go visit the surrounding towns and villages and try out their local delicacies and learn about their culture. Hungarian cities such as Eger and Siatork are two great examples of smaller cities with awesome personalities. Number 2. Romania. Planning your cheap European vacation or you are looking for some cheap European holidays? Be sure to put Cluj, Romania on your list. Not only does the city host great nightlife, but there is a plethora of daytime excursions to nearby towns that are sure to excite you. Visit the Turta salt mine. This expensive mine was opened to visitors in 1990s and provides you with a glimpse into extensive mining industry in Romania. Which cities in Romania you should visit? Bucharest, the capital of Romania, is one of the upcoming destinations in Europe and had garnered much attention in the last few years. You can blame it. It's a beautiful city. Other than that, cities such as Sibiu, Brasov and Timisoara are equally stunning cities to visit. Number 1. Poland. Want to enjoy the very best that Eastern Europe has to offer? Visit Poland. This culturally rich country provides countless hikes for outdoor lovers and a great nightlife for the night owls. If you want to escape the real world, go on a hike or a camping trip to Tatra Mountains. Or if you are looking for a city getaway, catch the next train to Warsaw or Krakow. Both cities let you absorb the rich history and culture of Poland, and not to mention two of the cheapest cities in Europe that will stretch your budget. Which cities in Poland you should visit? The top 3 popular countries in this lovely Eastern Europe country are Warsaw, the capital, Krakow, and a lovely town named Gdansk. It is very easy to get around Poland if you want to visit all of these cities and even see smaller towns around the country, and going by bus is one of the most efficient transport to see all cities mentioned above.